Comedy Central's World News headquarters in New York. This is The Daily Show with Trevor Noah.
Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome to The Daily Show. I'm Trevor Noah. We have a wonderful show for you tonight. Our guest, New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio, is here. Finally, gonna talk about my rent. But first, breaking news. Mitt Romney slams Donald Trump. Earlier today, he unleashed a fury of third-degree burns.
Donald Trump is a phony, a fraud, a business genius. He is not. He has neither the temperament nor the judgment to be president. Now, Donald Trump tells us that he is very, very smart. I'm afraid that when it comes to foreign policy, he is very, very not smart.
I don't think you won with that line. That is like a very, very sick nut burn. Now I know why we didn't invite Mitt Romney to the Comedy Central Trump roast. That's just Mr. Trump is so very, very not attractive that if given the choice to have a sexual encounter with him using Jeb's genitals, I would choose to do something else entirely. But this whole announcement is a bit of a shift from the last time Romney spoke about Trump 4 years ago.
Thank you to Donald Trump for his endorsement. It means a great deal to me to have the endorsement of Mr. Trump. Being in Donald Trump's magnificent hotel and having his endorsement is a delight. I'm so honored and pleased to have his endorsement.
Ooh, Mitt Romney, I'm surprised you didn't get pink eye after shoving your nose that deep into Trump's ass. This is why Trump is winning. People flip-flop like this. Now, a big question you may be asking yourself is, why is Mitt Romney speaking out against Trump? Well, a good part of that is the fact that a week ago, the KKK Grand Wizard Emeritus, David Duke, he told his followers to vote for Donald Trump. And Donald Trump was coy about disavowing Duke's support, right? So, by the way, this is David Duke over here, this guy here. Yeah, this is him sporting his casual look. Yeah, it's just like, no hood, please, please. Mr. Wizard was my father. My friends call me Grand. Now, obviously, a Grand Wizard of the KKK praising the Republican frontrunner is going to stir up a lot of emotion. And we saw that on CNN as a Trump supporter and a Democrat faced off as the Super Tuesday results were coming in.
Racial tensions front and center in this year's race. Two of our commentators get into a fiery debate on the issue.
Commentators Jeffrey Lord and Van Jones got into this heated debate over Donald Trump and the KKK.
When he is playing funny with the Klan, that is not cool.
He didn't play funny.
Hold on a second. I know this man when he gets passionate about terrorism. I know how he talks about terrorism. The Klan is a terrorist organization that has killed
collective terrorists. We're the military arm, the terrorist arm of the Democratic Party, according to historians. For God's sakes, read your history.
Fight, 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 fight. This was so intense. 1 minute, they were talking about whether or not Trump was cool with racism. And the next thing you know, the Trump supporter is basically blaming the Klan on liberals.
This is what liberals do. You're dividing people by race.
The Klan divides people by race.
You have to divide by race.
Kill people by race, and he had the opportunity, and he did.
And they did it. They did it to further the progressive agenda.
What the? This is, you know what? I've seen this argument on Facebook. In fact, I've seen it everywhere online. Every time I go onto Facebook, you see this thing. Did you know the Democrats are the real racist party? And did you know that the Republican Party freed the slaves? And I'm like, okay, first of all, sad face. I'm glad they added those, because otherwise we're going to have to be like, I don't actually like the thing. And secondly, bull. Because a lot of people like to skip over the fact that when it comes to race relations, historically, Republicans and Democrats switched positions. Yeah, Republicans were basically Democrats, and the Democrats were basically Republicans. It's like that movie Face Off, you know? Yeah, well, you remember they switched faces, but then underneath they were the same people? Except this is with politics and black people, so it was more like race off. That's what this is. What happened was, Lincoln, way back in the day, Lincoln, the first Republican president, he did free the slaves, right? And then the Democrats of the time spent the next 80 years busting on black people, instituting segregation and founding terrorist groups like the KKK who hated black people and proper spelling. Well, trust me on this, never play Scrabble with a Klan member. That is not how you spell cupcake, Roger! That guy's the worst. So basically in this argument, what Helmet Head was saying about the KKK being a democratic group, that was true in like 1910. But then after World War II, Democratic presidents like Truman and Johnson, they started supporting civil rights laws. And that led to a mass exodus of racists from the Democratic Party. So you see, to racists, racial equality was sort of like someone farting in an elevator, you know? And then they're just like, you know what, I'll take the stairs. I'll take the stairs. It's only 80 floors. I'll do that. So they all left the party. And the sad thing is, the Democrats of the time, they saw the switch coming.
When Lyndon Johnson signed the 1964 Civil Rights Act, he told a fellow Democrat, "We have lost the South for a generation." And he was right.
That's right. Well, he was half right. Because, in fact, the Democrats lost the South for more than just a generation. And that's how we ended up with this electoral map, right? Blue on red, right? Blue on the top, right? Blue on the top, and red on the bottom. Right? Sort of like a baboon wearing a Katy Perry wig. Okay? Same thing. I have so many questions. The best example of the change in party was an influential politician from South Carolina named Strom Thurmond. And now he started his career in the 1930s as a Democrat, and he was a huge racist. In fact, he was so racist, it was almost funny.
There's not enough troops in the army to force the Southern people to break down segregation and admit the Negro race into our theaters, into our swimming pools, into our homes, and into our churches.
Oh, okay, sure. Black people wanted equal access to your theaters and your pools. But white churches? You think black people were lining up to get into white churches? Church is the only thing black people have always had better than white people. Like, who was thinking, yeah, bad music and uncomfortable seats? I gotta get me some of that, man. I got to get me some of that. Sign me up. But the point is, Strom Thurmond was among the most racist politicians of his generation. And in the 60s, he switched to being a Republican because he felt more welcome. So now that we know all of this, we can see why it's nonsense that this helmet head is trying to link the Klan to modern-day Democrats. Because everything has changed since then. That's the thing, people. And I think that's why Van Jones and so many people are pissed off by this argument that the Klan is aligned with the Democrats. Just because something used to be something doesn't mean it still is. What matters more is what it is now. Like a butterfly used to be a caterpillar. You don't call it a flying caterpillar. My used to be pizza. But if I came to you today and said, hey, would you like some pizza? You'd be like, no, that's... And I'd be like, if you knew your history, you'd know that this is a pepperoni slice. It doesn't make sense. So, hey, helmet head. Van Jones might have been a gentleman, but I'm going to say it for him. Don't feed me and call it pizza. We'll be right back.
The Daily Show is brought to you by the all-new 2016 Honda Civic.
Hey there, can I help you with anything?
Hey, Siri, what's AT&T's latest offer?
Oh, I don't think that Siri knows.
Now, switch to AT&T for an iPhone and get one free.
Wow, is that right?
Yeah, it's basic.
Yes, that is the current offer from AT&T.
Okay, Siri, you don't know everything.
Well, I know you asked me to call you the AT&T hostess with the most...
Okay, shut her down, turn it off.
Right now, buy an iPhone and get another one free when you add a second line.
Hey, TJ, staring contest, me and you, go. You're gonna flinch. Your eyes are hurting. You're about to break. Yeah, there it was.
Do you have eyes behind those?
Critics and audiences are raving about Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
How awesome is this?
Tina Fey will make you laugh until it hurts.
Just stop.
It's boldly entertaining.
This is Kim means who in Turkish? Who's that white lady? Kim.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, rated R.
Forget about the cowboy walk because of a saggy diaper. It's time to dance freely, thanks to new Pampers Cruisers. The first and only diaper that helps distribute wetness evenly into 3 extra absorb channels, so it doesn't sag and stays drier. So wiggle it and jiggle it in new Pampers Cruisers. Wishing you love, sleep, and play, Pampers.
Critics are cheering for Disney's Zootopia.
Shake your tails with me, come on.
It's smart and surprising, a movie that speaks to everyone. One of the best Disney animated films since The Lion King. Disney's Zootopia in theaters and IMAX 3D tomorrow. Rated PG.
Chicken wrapped deep dish pizza is back at Little Caesars. But if you're wondering who would take it away in the first place, it was Chet Wallaby, Little Caesars' corporate scapegoat.
I, Chet Wallaby, acted alone to take away your 8 crispy caramelized corners of pizza wrapped in over 3.5 feet of bacon. I deeply regret this decision that I made entirely on my own.
The truth feels good, doesn't it, son?
Think of a bacon-wrapped deep dish pizza for just $12 only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Laundry can wreak havoc on our clothes, ruining them forever. Sweaters stretch into muumuus, and pilled cardigans become pets. But it's not you, it's the laundry. Protect your clothes from stretching, fading, and fuzz with Downy Fabric Conditioner. It not only softens
Yeah, you had on the bed,
it helps
remember?
protect clothes from the damage of the wash.
Wasn't it with the lighter?
So your favorite clothes, stay your favorite clothes. Downy Fabric Conditioner. Wash in the wow.
This new DQ chicken bruschetta is a high-end Italian. No, actually, it's oven-hot focaccia bread, a balsamic glaze. It's a high-end Italian. It's a high-end Italian sandwich.
I like sandwich.
The new DQ Bakes Chicken Bruschetta. Only at your DQ. The push for the playoffs is on with NHL Center Ice from Time Warner Cable. Watch your favorite team battle it out for a shot at the Stanley Cup. With our limited time Race for the Cup offer of 2 installments of $24.99, you'll get up to 40 out-of-market games per week no matter where you live.
So,
Plus, NHL Center Ice includes multi-game view, home and away team feeds, and game replays, so you'll never miss a face-off. Call 1-855-1-TWC now to get NHL Center Ice and make every game a home game. Time Warner Cable.
Are you up for a little adventure tonight? Perfect. Call Nightline for hundreds of local guys and girls are connecting right now. Record an ad, describe yourself and what you're into. New callers receive a complimentary free trial. So what are you waiting for? Call now and get into the action. Don't miss out. Find out who's waiting to connect with you. Right here on Nightline.
Giant Freddy. Call 210-477-1500 now.
Welcome back. It sometimes seems like America can't do much about gun violence. Sorry, did I say sometimes? I meant always. And did I say very much? I meant a single thing. But why? Jordan Klepper has more.
The Center for Disease Control helps keep America safe with vital research into everything from polio to Ebola to car accidents.